What's up, everybody? Got a little bit of overtime action here. Service call. Service report states that it's 55 degrees in the store. They think that they have a thermostat malfunctioning about 10 minutes away. We're gonna check it out, see what we can find.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
All right, I talked with the manager. The thermostat was set on 72. It was 72 in the store when I arrived. Apparently what's been happening here is the entire plaza has been losing power. Power just shuts off, and sometimes it comes back on, sometimes it doesn't. When the power goes out, thermostat goes blank. When the power comes back on, store temperature display on the thermostat will read 55. So something's going on with that thermostat. I'm gonna look the unit over here and see if I can find any electrical issues with power going on and off, and see what we find. Well, I can tell you the condenser needs clean, so that'll be one thing I write up. Suction line's not very cold. Compressor is running. To be quite honest with you, the discharge line's not very hot. I mean, it's hot, but not extremely. Contactor looks like it's got some burnage to it. Look at that, we got some water dripping. And the filters are plug solid. Yeah, baby. Dirty filters. August 31st of 2019. I decided to look at the coil to see, you know, what was going on here. I found the economizer's completely, not sure if it's disconnected or what. The linkage here. Let me pull this side panel off and see if we can't figure out what's going on with this economizer. What I found when I got in here was this was just like that, and it appears that the linkage has come. Yeah, look. Where does that go? Right here. All that linkage has got to be hooked back up. I got my Carter key, my little pin, and some dumb washers there. Let me see if I can hook that back up. I'll be back here with you in a second. All right, I got the pin and the Carter key and the washers all put back in place. It was kind of a pain in the butt. I had to use a series of tools, specially designed tools, to get that put in place. So, but let me button it back up. Let me drill a hole for my temperature probe, and we'll see what we got. And I'm going to test this economizer, make sure it actuates. All right, so I've got a 22 degree temperature drop now that I let everything run a little bit and work itself out. So I think we're good there. Pressures look good. Putting out 55 degree air. Let me mess around with this economizer and see if we can get it to move. I'm trying to increase the minimum position setting on this economizer to see if it's going to drive this economizer open to outside air. Change store minimum position. And you can see it's driving it open. It increased and opened up, and it's still going. So the economizer's working. I'm going to set that minimum position back to what it was set at before, because of course we don't want it pulling in outside air. Right now it's 85 degrees out. That linkage came apart. I'm not sure why. Hey, whatever. The economizer works. The linkage is hooked back up. And I'm gonna take that down and change store, set point 2. Let's watch it drive closed. And it is moving. And it should just be open a crack to the outside air. So and I can handle that. Return air damper is open. Outside air damper is closed, with the exception of a tiny little bit for outside air. Since I wrote up a coil cleaning, I want to find water, because, you know, if I write something up, doesn't always mean I'm the one that's going to come back to do the work. And I think I see water right down there beside that truck. We'll check that out before I leave and make sure it works. That way, I like to note on the service report where the water is. That way, if somebody else comes back, I mean, there's no point in writing up a coil cleaning if you don't have water.
It's not a game, it's a race.
I don't think we're gonna get water. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm gonna clean this lady's tire off too while I'm at it. Anyway, so I'll put on the service report that we've got water. That coil can be cleaned. Like I said, everything here's got to be approved. Believe me, I'd love to bust out the thermostat, put the contactor, coil, clean the coil all on overtime right now, but it's not the way it works with this particular facilities company. So anyway, I'm gonna get this paperwork done. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, hit that bell, that way you'll know when I got a new video coming out. Leave me a comment, subscribe, share my videos, annoy your sister or your mother, send them to Hughesman HVAC videos. Why not? Anyway, I'm gonna get this paperwork done. I'm gonna hit the road, and I will see you on the next one.